Hi YouTube, how's everybody? I had a pretty nice day. Did a lot of housework, cleaned all the floors, laundry, dishes, all that stuff. So, usual stuff, getting wood in, feeding my girls, um, horse and chicken and kitties and my dog, So, yeah, it was a pretty good day. Um, oh, cold. We're supposed to be getting even colder, but I mean, I've been in 50 and 60 below, and that's even without the wind chill. So, yeah, and that's cold. It is, I have to admit. It's very cold. But what do you do? you know, I mean, besides what I did one time, got on a plane and went to Texas. That helped. So, yeah, but yeah. If I get on a plane again, which I don't think I will. I'm going to be taking a train, but I do want to go out to Washington State. Um, Not because just because I have family out there, but also I want to go out to the coast there. That's just part of the United States that I haven't seen there in Alaska. So, um, and I don't know if I even ever want to see Alaska. I just want to go over by the coast up in that area. So, yeah, someday perhaps, because then the train will take me through states I like Montana and Idaho and up in that area, So, yeah. So, anyway, I was thinking of, you know, what people think is like hateful and how I view um, not wanting to be treated dirty in my life. I won't tolerate it no more. It's intolerable. And we all know what's right and wrong. So I was thinking, what do you consider hate speech? If I hate a cannibal, does that mean that if I talk about it, is that a hate speech? If I hate stepping in poop, does that make me if I talk about it, am I hateful towards people that would like that? Um, See where I'm going? So if I talk about pedophiles being creeps and, you know, off with their heads, if I say something like that, so it's like, yeah, that's hateful, you know, no. I mean, and I literally don't want anybody to die, but I do want this crap to end, you know? Oh, anyway. But yeah, so I mean, it is a big deal because taking away freedom of speech. I mean, I'm not talking racial things or gender things. With your genders, go do what you want to do. Whatever. Um, God'll deal with you how He wants to deal with you. That's all I got to say on that. And I'll never say anything bad about any color. you know. So, the only thing I hate is immorality of any essence. And I have a right to hate evil. That's why we have laws to put murderers in jail, you know, and we should hate their actions. Of course, pray for the person. I don't think nobody really wants anybody to die. Deep in their soul, there's still that part of Christ that's in everybody that they know right from wrong. You know. So I was thinking about that and nowadays everybody's like, well, if you say anything like somebody um has a viewpoint that's lesser than God's 10 commandments or seven deadly sins, so if you speak about it, then people are like, well, you know, you're not turning the other cheek. You're not being loving towards your brother, or you're being hateful. But somebody can do something crappy to you, and you're not absolutely supposed to not say anything about it. No, it doesn't work like that. You know, I don't know exactly where I was going with that, and I guess it doesn't really matter because that's sort of just what's been on my mind is people in their hate speech shit. They're gonna make it so what? You can't stand up for um, family. You can't stand up for morality. You can't stand up for um, the laws of God. So if you defend the laws of God, that's hate speech. So if somebody's stopping me from literally being human and having a spiritual feeling of my Father inside myself and Christ's blood in my heart that I can feel, and I'm not supposed to, and they're going to limit what I can say. Is that it? I can't speak out about pedophiles or murderers or slanderers or adulterers or anything like that. No, that's what they're trying to stop. They're trying to stop people that don't want to live in a vile situation. They're trying to force us to live in their type of situation, their viewpoint for the world, their mindset, you know? And that's not what this world was made for, you know? This world was not made for murderers and pedophiles and any of the like, you know? And the bullies stick together and are trying to limit the non bullying spirits from even saying anything. So they lie about us and they cheat on us, you know, friend to friend or whatever I call a betrayal, you know, that's cheating, you know, um, whatever it is, and you're supposed to turn the other cheek. That's what I'm getting sick of. This is revelation time. This is end time. This isn't time for here, break that side of my face too. No. No. It doesn't work like that. That's just metaphorically. These people are literally using the Bible not in the spiritual sense that it was intended, but literal stories, word for word, to suit themselves. And it's repulsive. Well, it just is. That's what's been on my mind. These people, um, we all can, okay, if you know somebody bad, you can hear it in their mind. And then they keep trying to pretend that it's not like that. Or they'll act like blatant and just put it right up in your face like, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't prove it. And the rest of the world's like this anyway. So, like, tough shit type of thing. And that's what happens when you stay on God's side. So, I mean, I see this stuff clear, so clear. I have all my life. I had immoral parents, and I sat there and I watched them. I thought, there's going to be someday I'm not going to be in a relationship like that. And I never found that, but for myself, I guess I never was. You know, see what I mean? Um, So what I had said when I was young kind of stuck with me. So I'll never cheat on somebody. I'll just tell them get the hell out, or um, I don't want nobody else anyway. I've never really been like in search of in my life because wherever I go, there's people all over the place. There's a gazillion people everywhere, you know. Um, the percentage of Christ they carry within themselves, um, that's another story. So, I mean, I just never been one to settle for less than what I want in my life. I just don't do that. I don't settle for crap. Can't do it. So, I mean, I love everybody on the same level, and there's a very few people I could count them on one hand that surpass the ordinary, you know, with the respect factor. But yeah, respect's big. I can love you. I'll say, hey, you're just a cute human being. Now go away. you know? Yeah, you're cool. All right. Nice show. Bye bye. you know? So, yeah, that happens a lot, doesn't it? You know, how many times do we even settle for a conversation with somebody when it's so empty? Just leaves you for wanting real conversation. I was just going to tell my dog, quit licking. Sometimes they get going and they drive you nuts. Yeah, James Munder's got a dog he calls Bubba. I think it's a girl too, which is the funniest thing. But, oh yeah, that's another nickname. Bubby, I call Doug's cat sometimes too. He's got all kinds of nicknames. so, anyway, but, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, James Munder's dog drives him crazy a lot. Especially, he seems like just when he starts taping, she'll start chewing on herself. And I believe that's true, too. Because I watch another high frequency tribe, Hamish, and his little boy, well, like I think he's 2.5 or 3, um, climbing all over dad. And the minute that camera rolls, of course, that kid knows. They know. So, actually, basically, the war between good and evil either are or you aren't good. You know, there's no in between. Doesn't matter. Like I told people, if you're just serving my enemy a cup of coffee, you're still serving my foe. you know. Um, no matter what deed you're doing for them, you're doing that. That's what you decided to do. Well, see, that's another way I won't settle for less than what I want. I won't do any bidding for the dark none. No matter what they've done to me, I refuse. So, yeah, well, and I can't pretend either. Um, like I say, even when I'm out in public, I just uh, I have to be very careful. so because if I see an injustice, see when I go out, I am always worried. Well, I'm not worried. That's the wrong word. I if I see ahead that something's gonna happen, that's because God will tell me I'll have to deal with it, and So I guess it's not a worry or a concern. It's just I'm selective on when I go and what I do. And that's the reason why, because I'm just entirely sick of it. I'm sick of people acting like they shouldn't act and having to sit by and watch it. If I was the moral police, you people be in trouble. Well, guess what? Maybe I'm the moral police and maybe you're in freaking trouble. That's what the Masons called me. That was my middle name. Trouble. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. I'll trouble any of them. They're not working right for God. I'm going to trouble you. You got trouble right here. And there's nothing you can do about it. Go ahead and try. I know God protects me. And I'll say it again, there is nothing you can do about it. Because my Father loves me. Hope you can say the same someday. You bad ones. All the rest, well, y'all can say it, but yeah. What part of the Father do you love? You know, the lowest vibe. You know, because I get some awful low vibes from some people. It's like, oh, disgusting. But others not so much. And with that, I hope you guys with your high vibes are doing all right. You know, don't let them other low vibes get you down. Keep your happy going. Don't let them steal your smile or your happy ever. In fact, I've literally gotten beat on for laughing in the face of evil. And I will. I don't give a shit. But I ain't gonna get beat on no more. That ended for a while. Long while ago. Anyway. Well, I hope wherever you are, you're doing well. And I know some people feel like I do, disheartened. Um, but I just have a feeling that it won't be long now. And there's going to be a major switch when the big guys think of this planet, think that they've got everything just where they're going to make it so bad on us we can't function. That's when God's going to say, do you remember that little, I think it was Sesame Street, conjunction junction, what's your function? It was about trains, remember that? So, anyway, yeah, what's your function? Or do you function? Oh my God, I know some of them that have trouble functioning. It's kind of humorous to watch it in a sad way. Yeah, it's a sad way. Yeah, it is. But it's still kind of funny. Sometimes it's really funny if you know what I mean. Like you'll just see this dumb thing, and it's like, wow, poor thing, What can I say? I wonder if God laughs too. It's like, come on, look what Satan did, and then he fools them like that. And then we see how stupid they really are. And then you gotta laugh. You just gotta laugh. Because someday they won't be stupid, but right now they are, It's like, come on, just laugh a little bit, Really. Just laugh. Laugh right at them. They love that. Not always, though. That may not be good advice for some of you. Okay, I take that back, sort of. Yeah, don't let these people get you down. you're better than that. You know, keep laughing in their face. Yeah. Oh, what is that? Laughing through the rain and smiling through the pain. I have to look up that song someday. It just popped in my head. Some of you might know it, but another day. Well, I'm going to let this through. It's been an awfully long day, and I think we all know that you don't turn the other cheek. You know, you even teach your children to walk away, you know. So, yeah, it, you know, you work things out with human beings. That's what you're supposed to. No, people are supposed to know how to do that without any animosity, you know, or hate speech. Man, I got some videos made about me. Talk about hate speech. That takes it like a gazillion times higher. Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody. You have a good rest of your weekend. I love you very much. Thank you for joining me. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA.